is Alana from the Coding Clubhouse here at the Makers Fair 2014. I'm here with QFusion. What's your name?
Tim Maurer.
So, Tim, what does QFusion do?
So QFusion Labs, what we're really trying to do is bridge the gap between software engineering and electrical engineering and people who kind of just want to tinker around with hardware but don't know where to start. So what we've got here is, what we're making are these things called atoms. So atoms are scriptable microchip controllers. You script it entirely visually using this visual interface that we created, and then it copies the program over to the chip, and the chip executes it as a virtual machine, so as a scripting language. So you don't have to download and install a compiler, a tool chain, you don't have to learn C code, and you don't have to learn how to solder things together. So we have these smart peripherals that are just plug and play. Everything that you plug in here knows what it is. It can tell the chip, hey, I'm a button, I'm a servo, I'm a motion sensor, whatever it is. Then that's going to pop up here in your visual script land, which is going to show you, which is going to allow you to then drag things together, and you can start creating your own program. So it gets you off and running really quickly. You don't need to ever write any code, and you don't need to ever learn how to solder or anything like that.
Does everything in your atom work by wire?
Work by wire. Well, a lot of things are plugged in together, so there is a lot of sort of hardwired things. But it's also Bluetooth enabled, which means that you can communicate completely wirelessly. So you can communicate with your computer. That's actually how we program it. So once you've created your visual script here, you click a button and it transmits the information wirelessly. The chips themselves can talk to each other, so if you have more than one atom, they actually talk to each other also via Bluetooth.
Is this product for sale?
We're not currently for sale. We're still in an early prototyping phase. We hope to have something, within maybe about 12 months.
When it is for sale, how much do you think it will cost?
Well, that's a great question. We're not quite sure. We want to keep the starter kit under $100, though. Starter kit's going to include things like the chip that you're holding there, so the triangle atom, and then maybe a few peripherals, and of course the software that allows you to program it.
Can you give me a demonstration with this one?
Sure, yeah. So this is a good one to show. So this is the actual chip, and what we've done is mounted it onto a little board here that controls a couple of servos. And then by itself, it doesn't really do anything. If I take this one here, so this is another similar atom. Okay, so it's actually the same hardware. It's running a slightly different script. And now if I press a button, of course, it can detect that, but it can also talk to this other atom. So when I press this button on this atom, it actually sends a command that says that it should drive forward. And then in addition to the button, we've also got a potentiometer. So what I can do is turn that, and that actually controls the direction that it's traveling.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, I think that's it. You can go to our website, qfusionlabs.com. Follow us there for further information and updates.
Well, that's all for me. Bye.